visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're off in Sunday night primetime. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week and be the team first guy.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. From the gun is Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's a gain of 7.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He'll mix the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Short pass brought in, and he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, Robinson. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
A 7-yard gain.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass complete to Robinson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. We'll cobble together a yard there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. Purdy. Into traffic. Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Williams from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
And this is 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 9 yards.
1st down, here's Swift. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the Niners' 32-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Throw right side hauled in by Kmet. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
18. That's another Bears first.
From the red zone on 1st. They set up the screen here to Swift. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Down here to Manunga. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. And this
Williams with the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it for Swift. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. To throw is Williams. He's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-point game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The line of scrimmage. No gain.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Here's Swift to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 12.
Off the play fake, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To the ground, it's Monangai. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Purdy on first down. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Short. Here's Purdy. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Williams on the play action. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Running with Swift out of the gun. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run it with Monangai. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 12.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Chicago.
Running behind center with Swift. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bears first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears first down.
To throw, Williams. Short pass, Brian. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 14.
On the give, it's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Flush down out to his left. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. DeAndre Swift, a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
17. 49ers 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Isaac Orindo to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Williams on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 49ers into the dime defensively, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Torrey Taylor on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He gets 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They run with Swift. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is Darius Slayton. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Chuba Hubbard. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Panthers come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Stephon Diggs. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Patriots have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
Third down and 9.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Catch is made near the edge. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Williams to throw on first. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of 12 yards. That's
On play action, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Sticking in the air, it's Williams.
at the Niners.
It's on the in route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
17 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run now with Swift. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down Bears.
Swift gets it on the option. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Well, a lot can be improved upon from this game, but not his performance, Brock. That is his 2nd touchdown catch as he tries to spark this team.
And you know receivers, you've been around them your whole life. You think he's satisfied with 2? No way. He's sitting there thinking, come on, defense, get a stop. So I can get a 3rd, and I can get a 4th, and we can go find a way to win this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Purdy throwing here on first. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it second and
10. Again, it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First down, here's Swift. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Williams going to run with it. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
10 yards on the play. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Long, and throw. Tried to float that one in. The defender's there for the interception. That's Diamador. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Named off running right. Here's Swift. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's good for the Bears.
First down, Williams. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. And this.
Williams to throw on third. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long on this drive yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Purdy on the play action. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
And the 49ers.
Purdy setting up that play action. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And this one does not go far.
To Ricky Pearsall. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
The 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they bring him down around the 34. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Stop for no gain. And now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Purdy looking to throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 31.
On the carry, it's Swift. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Mustafa on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. And this.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
A gain of 4 yards.
We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He finds a Dunze downfield. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
That's good for a Bears.
A give right side for Swift. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. So here come the 49ers on offense. And if they want to repeat of their last drive, they're really going to have to earn it. This would have to go the entire length of the field. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made right around the 26. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Purdy to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 41.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. Keeps away from one. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
One in behind center with Swift. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So first down from the 41. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On play action. Williams. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49ers side.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here's Swift on second down. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Try and get it into Colston Loveland. 4th down coming up. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. We'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
And the 49er first down.
Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 40-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
17 yards. That's another 49er first down.
And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Here's Robinson up the middle. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
It's a gain of 3.
Looking to throw it.
3rd and 7.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. From 37 yards in the right hash. Looking good, and it's through! And in the final moments, they have tied this game!
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Williams to throw on first. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. Now here's Williams. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Moore with a return. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First throw of overtime. Oh, big interception here. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Wow. Stunned silence up here and stunned silence on that sideline, partner. I mean, a pick on the very first play of overtime? That one may have just decided this ball game.
Well, this offense now has to go out on that field and capitalize. It's got to pay off what the defense just did. This is called complementary football, Kate. Your defense goes out there, it takes the ball away extraordinarily. And now the offense has got to find a way to finish this game off with points.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
They kick the running back in motion. First down, Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
5 yards on the pickup.
Third down, here's Williams. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.